Hey folks, this is the Baofeng B555S handy radio. Today I'm going to attempt to do the charger mod, putting one of these chips inside it and taking away all the wiring. And let's see how we go with that one. Opening up the case, you can see I'm met with a circuit board with an LED, your charging cables, and let's look at this. Yeah, I think we can swap all of that for this. All of that for this. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut off the red and the white wire first and get rid of this and throw it in the bin, because single insulated wires, and in fact I don't think this is legal in the UK, so I'm just going to get rid of this and snip those two wires. Right, be back in a sec. I've used the soldering iron to desolder the red and the white wire, relieving this and the rest of the cable. It's not good anymore, let's get rid of that. And now what we're going to do is fit this circuit board into here, but because the chip that is already in this is, let's use this to point with, it is only charging at 1 amp as standard, but according to YouTube, the R3 transistor, which is this one here, if we desolder that and add this 1.8 kiloohms transistor in its place, which I've already clipped and bent it, and we solder that in its place there, that should be enough to charge the radio. So what I'm going to do is I'll desolder the R3 chip from here and I'll get back to you. I've removed the R3 chip from here and I've cleaned it up using the soldering wire to make sure that there's not an over, so it's all nice and clean for when I do the next solder. And the next solder is I'm going to be putting this 1.8 kiloohms transistor. This is how it comes, and all I've done is I've just bent it to fit. Now, with the circuit board held firmly in place, what I need to do now is add this transistor to this R3 slot here. Don't want to get any shortings out, I need to short it out, so I can't hold the camera and do the soldering at the same time, unfortunately, but I will try. And that's the transistor soldered into place. I told you that I wasn't an expert. There we go, perfect. Well, not perfect, but it'll do. Alrighty then. Right, the next job is to the red wire obviously to the plus and the white wire to the minus, and the charging LEDs are here and here, plus and minus. And there we go, the wires soldered into place with the 1.8 kiloohms transistor. Now this should be a fully working USB charger. So what I've done now is I've just made this hole a little tiny bit bigger, so that when I stick the parts back together again, the charging port sticks through. There is a mod where you can wire in LEDs so you can actually see it charging, but I think that's just too much for what it's worth, too much trouble for what it's worth. You never know, I might do it. But as of now, I'm just stick the charge together. Let's see if this works, and then we'll move on from there. And there's the finished article. I'll put it back together again. And not just going to leave it at this. And what I'll do is I'll plug it in and show what you all working. Right, back to you in a little while. So what I've just quickly done is these little press studs that you get on. Well, this one came with some paintbrushes. So what I've done is I've cut one of these out. So basically you've got this type of setup. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to drill a hole to match that size and then fit this in the top, so you've got a little inspection window so nothing's falling actually in on top of the circuit. It gives it a little bit more protection. What I could have done is undone it and done it the other way around and poked it through. In fact, I'm going to do that. Good thinking. And this is what it looks like. So you should be able to see the charging status through the little port window. Yeah, that works good for me. I'm happy with that. And just put it back together again, and then we'll go inside and check and see if it works. And there we go, it's plugged in, and there's the inspection port. It's flashing away, and we'll just stick the radio on charge, and it's charging. There we go. Try and have a look in the inspection hole. There we go. Perfect. And doesn't look too shabby. It's all plugged in to a USB charger, and it's charging. Perfect. Thanks for watching. Because the first mod went so well, what I'm going to do is exactly the same thing to this one. Hopefully giving you a better view, because it's really difficult trying to hold the video camera and hold the phone and do the mod itself. So I'll try my best to keep you in the loop. Right, first off, we'll start off by desoldering the red and the white wire from the charger. Just the white one, the red one. They're done. And this unit with the plug is no good, so I'll get rid of that. So all we're going to be using is this piece. So don't forget, we've got the board, which is a TP4056 USB charging board. That's this one here. That's a TP4056 USB charging board. Now what we've got to do is, again, is swap out the R3 chip, which is here, R3 chip, with a 1.8 kiloohm transistor, which is this thing here. Now in order for that to fit there, to this one is not focusing, to the R3 slot, which is this is the R3 slot. At the moment it's only charging at 1 amp. I'll need a little bit more to charge the batteries, which are 3.7 volts. So I think this, according to YouTube, this is the right one, 1.8 kiloohms transistor. So we'll bend that up and I'll come back to you. Right, now we've bent the transistor, and so all we need to do now is just clip it to the correct size. I'll do that now. And as you can see, we've got the transistor here. Just going to clip it to the right size. Clipped. And what we'll do is we'll just measure to see that it fits correctly. And it's bent up and it's correctly. So what we're going to do now is just tin the legs with solder and remove the R3 chip. Yeah, move the R3 chip. You can see it there, the R3 chip. Now the R3 chip's been removed, as you can see, and I've cleaned off any excess solder. And now all I've got to do is fit this 1.8 kiloohms resistor into that spot, and I'll see if I can keep you in the loop, but I don't think I can. And I'll get back to you when this is soldered on. Back in a moment. And that's the R3 chip removed and the 1.8 kiloohms transistor fitted in place. Just got to now solder in the plus and the minus wires from the unit, which is the red and the white. I'll get back to you in a sec. The red and white wires have now been connected and drilled a hole in the top and glued that little bit of perspex just inside there. So there's like an inspection window so you can see the LEDs on the board that are lighting up, telling you the status of the battery. And what I'm going to do is just use a hot glue gun and stick it back together again. Oh, but another thing about the Baofeng radios, I picked up aftermarket earpiece and they're flat and they work really well. Yeah, not too bad at all. And the part numbers on there so you can see. But they work really well, and not too sure about these, about the aftermarket antennas. They don't seem to fit very well, but again, I'll give them a go, see what happens. But I'm just going to put this back together again now, and to get it up to the size to fit, I just stacked up a bit of double-sided tape so it comes up to the height of the window. So when I stick the circuit board down on top of this, the charging port is proud and just sticking out slightly of the back, and when that's done, it's done. The one I did earlier on is charging one of my radios up perfectly, not a problem. The mod that I got off YouTube works brilliantly, can't fault it.